I'm Rob D'Agostino, the Advisor's 2025 Residential Broker of the Year. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain exactly how this scheme works so you know how to get started. If you'd rather skip the video, click the link below and book in a time to have a chat with me or my team. Today I'm going to tell you how to buy a $750,000 property with just $27.5K upfront. Want the easiest and most affordable way to buy your first home? Right now, this is hands down the best option available for first home buyers. I want to start with what this scheme can't do. No scheme can improve income or borrowing capacity. You will still need to qualify with the bank. You will need a stable income, typically working full-time if buying on your own, or joint income if you plan on buying with someone else. Now for what it can do. Typically, the biggest challenge for first home buyers is saving up a big enough deposit. Usually the bank would want 10 to 20%. With this government scheme, you only need 5%. And here's the real game changer. Normally banks would charge something called lender's mortgage insurance, or LMI for short. This can sometimes be tens of thousands of dollars and can even stop a loan from being approved. Under this scheme, you'll pay no LMI, saving the average Aussie $30,000 on their mortgage. The numbers can be overwhelming, so we're going to break this down step by step so we can see how it makes sense for your situation. This scheme has been around before, but back then the spots were limited and the purchase price caps weren't reflecting real housing prices. Now there are unlimited places and the price caps have been updated to match today's market. There's also no income cap, meaning high income earners can access this product too. The big thing you need to watch are the purchase price caps. For example, in New South Wales, they've almost doubled. They've increased by $600,000 compared to the previous caps that the government had on this product. But this isn't the only incentive you can access. Most states offer something called the First Homeowners Grant. This is basically free cash that you can put towards your deposit. The amount does vary state by state, anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. You don't need to figure this all out. We can guide you through what's going to be relevant to you in your state. And there is one more incentive that makes a massive difference called stamp duty concessions. On top of your deposit, you would normally need to pay stamp duty upfront in cash. Typically, stamp duty can be 2 to 3% of the purchase price. On a $700K property, that's about $30K. But with these first home buyer concessions, we can waive the stamp duty or heavily reduce it, depending on which state you're located in. Here are 3 big wins for first home buyers, and we can stack all 3 together. Number 1, the first home guarantee scheme. Buy with just 5% with no LMI. Number 2, the first homeowner grant. This is free cash to go towards your deposit. Number 3, your stamp duty concession. Get stamp duty waived or heavily reduced. Let me show you a best case example of how powerful this can be. Let's say you buy a $750K property brand new in New South Wales. Your 5% deposit would need to be $37.5K. Normally, you would pay $30K in LMI. Under this scheme, you will pay nothing in LMI. You will receive $10K in first homeowner grants and save $30K in stamp duty concession waivers. Bundle it all together and you got 2 major wins. Your first win is that you're saving $70K that you would normally need to put in. Your second win is that you're lowering your deposit even further. The $10K grant offsets it. Together, these savings could be the difference that gets your loan approved. Effectively, it means you can buy a $750K property with just $27.5K upfront. If that feels like a lot of numbers, don't worry. We'll sit down with you and go over your exact figures so you know exactly where you stand. There is also a 4th option, a guarantor loan. This is where someone will go guarantor for you. You can practically buy a property with no deposit at all. That's not available to everyone, but the first 3 incentives are available to most buyers. That's the power of the first home guarantee scheme stacked with incentives. The easiest way to see what applies to you is to reach out to have a chat. At Refinancer, we pride ourselves on education, communication, and getting our clients the best possible deal. And by looking at taking advantage of these incentives, we'll look to get you the lowest rate, which means the lowest repayment. So click the link below, leave your details. We'll be in touch in a few hours to see how we can help you.